Hear me out, hear me out. I wasn't even trying to have a fucking full-time lucid dream relationship with a girl, okay? It kind of just happened. He wouldn't go along with being sent to a prison and beat up unless he was given true love. Something kind of felt off in my room. Like the air just felt fucking wrong somehow. And I was thinking maybe I should go and look in a mirror in my bathroom, but I was like, fuck that. I don't want to see some weird shit. You could look at your hand using your sense of sight. It will literally kill the dreams you're having at night. I decided eventually that I would go outside and maybe go flying and see what's around. I kind of lifted myself off the ground and I started trying to fly out of my backyard. You should be focusing 100% of your attention on being distracted. And the reason the son went missing was because he was looking for a 5-year-old girl who, he found a 5-year-old girl dead in the woods, bro. There was a fucking 5-year-old girl in the woods dead, and then this guy found her body, and then after he found the body of this 5-year-old girl, then he went missing, and now we were with his parents gathering a fucking search party to go out and search for this dude who went missing after finding this dead kid. So it was a whole thing and it was scary as fuck. I did have an issue with flying. Every time I flew under the bridge, I realized that I ended back up where I started, and I don't know why this shit keeps happening to me. I got really stoned at this park, bro, when I was on weed, and actually I was so freaked out I was gonna call an ambulance. And this is interesting because I actually don't ever remember having an imaginary friend, bro, right? So after a while of my flying just failing, I just went back down on the ground and just started reevaluating my whole fucking life. That's the fucking default thing you do when you have no ideas. I punched this glass to get out of this room. That shit hurt, and there was shards of glass everywhere, and when I tried to squeeze through this small window, I managed to get through, but then there was fucking blood everywhere because I scraped my head and shit, and that shit hurt. And I was watching myself play a video game of me at the beach. Definitely subscribe. And was going to leave my room. I suddenly ended up in some dark void. Everything went black and it felt like I was fucking floating, bro. And I heard humming and weird voices in my ears. I was like, what is going on? And actually, I started becoming really unsettled by this shit and all the humming and the voices. Look at your hand and look at all the details in it and observe it. And then I heard some African man start giving me a whole lecture on how my dreams are actually formed by this company who's controlling all my dreams. But she said she tried to make Harry Potter a girl. Their imaginary friends didn't show up when they wanted them to. Subscribe to me, bro, please. I ate bark off a tree. I mean, it didn't taste good at all. The tree didn't taste good. You should be working. I was engaging my senses. I was eating a tree. Be distracted. I felt someone press down on my covers and keep pressing down on me as if they were trying to fucking suffocate me or some shit like that. And I was once again, I was this is uncomfortable. Sometimes they were there when they didn't want them to be there and they followed them around and the child got annoyed. And I was looking at this sink and I was I know what I must do. I need to shapeshift into some fucking water and go into this sink. And you can't even focus on being distracted. You can't even focus on being distracted, bro. So I've never I was how the fuck am I even gonna do this? I need to get through this sink. I'm gonna have to shapeshift into water somehow, and I've never done that before. I think it's because reverse blinking like that, I probably look so retarded now. Do not clip that or anything. So I don't really know how I did it, but I somehow fuck, I don't know if this makes sense, bro. Let me know if this makes sense. But I was now a fucking stream of water going down a sink, bro, and the pipe. I was no longer in my human form. That's that. I know that makes no fucking sense, but you know what I mean. And so I just kind of let myself flow down this pipe, bro. I don't even know what this I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm basically just ranting about my experience with weed. The work will be better if you were focusing on when you were distracted than if you were distracted and not even focusing on being distracted. And I have like a lot of things going on. I have lots of goals. I'm flying somewhere. I'm trying to spawn someone. I'm trying to get to a certain place. And I remember being able to breathe somehow. Yeah, how can you say this isn't interesting, bro? So basically, if you're writing a book, be careful because your characters might start fucking waking you up in the night. They might start sleeping with you and annoying you or following you around. If you're interested in like updated information on staying in your dreams, I feel it grab me and like it tries to grab me and like take hold of me. And then I turn around and I'm like, oh shit. And keep in mind, this feels extremely realistic. I'm feeling all of this and I'm kind of scared. And I also have a membership on my channel that gives you absolutely fucking nothing. I've had sleep paralysis so many times and I either have to fuck the demon or I have to like beat the shit out of them. So I can assure you that motherfucker will not be coming back and I don't think he will be harassing me anymore. Bro, I love you.